You are a traveler following the road of the Foz River. Little farms appear on the horizon. As you pass them, you see simple folk tending to the crops, ready for the next harvest. You see a grand palace appear in the distance. You get closer to the palace and you see people and merchants going into the grand city. You get close to the wall and then enter the city. You see houses, shops, and the grand palace. The king, kind and fair, peers over the balcony of the grand city of Kamiri. You walk on the road to the city center. A statue of a knight stands guard, protecting the townfolk, reminding everyone it isn't the king that protects them, but the valiant sacrifice of the common folk. This kingdom is the center of men, and the center of Inamia, the kingdom that can never fall. Hello, I am Turtle, and thanks for bearing with me through that introduction. You can tell that I'm really excited about this world and the game that I'm going to create with it. In this video, I'll tell you about what I've been working on for the past 5 weeks, where I'm going with this in the future, and maybe a little lore drop about this world of Inamia. The main spectacle of the city is the palace towering over everything. I tried to take progress pictures of the city, but I kind of forgot to take any. Anyway, the castle obviously took the longest to make out of everything. I tried my hardest to make the detail on this castle the best. I also didn't decorate the inside or add any doors, so that's why it's looking a little off. The flag on the top you could find scattered all over Kamiri. It is a reminder of what made them so wealthy in the first place, that being the Foz River. There is a little bit of empty space next to the castle, so I plan in the future to add a castle garden, or maybe something else. Going into the city square, I want to have a medieval look, but also add a lot of color to make things really pop. I think I did a good job with the market tents and the clothesline thingies to add a little bit of color. I even added a tavern to the city, and surprise, the inside is not decorated. I have a good reason to not decorate the inside of anything yet. My friend is joining on this project, and he hasn't started yet, but he said that he's willing to decorate the inside. So less weight on my shoulders. Sorry about that little tangent I went on. Let's continue talking about the city. I honestly like how the city turned out. It feels big while still being small at the same time. That was a little bit confusing, but you get what I mean. The trees make a nice addition to fill in the surroundings, and the grass will be too when I implement it. I even was able to program a door, and I'll have to tweak it a little, but still nice when the door opens to you. I'll talk about the rest after a quick word from the sponsor, me. If you want to support this channel, you could put my game, The Adventures of Bean Man, on your wish list. It's going on sale right before Christmas 2023, so it could be a good last minute gift for a family member, or you could buy yourself a gift for Christmas. The link is in the description if you want to check it out, but back to the video. One of my favorite parts of the city is the river right next to it, because one of my favorite things to 3D model are bridges, and when there's a body of water, I have plenty of changes to make a bridge. And now we're going to focus on the outskirts of the city. I made a little farmhouses where most of Kamiri's food would come from. I've only made one plant, that being the strawberry plant, but I'll get more in the future. There's a little forest by the main path, which is pretty cool, but it's not finished yet because I don't want to mess with the land next to it. Also, if you remember the last video, I made the terrain with the weird cabin house. I'm probably going to scrap that as it doesn't really fit in with the Kamiri terrain, if you get what I'm saying. One last thing that you might have noticed are these weird spiky things that are just in the center of Kamiri. These are the bones of a dead dragon, or maybe some other magical creature. And its magic that got left over allows a certain magic item to teleport. So basically, it's just the scan's version of warping. And hey, look, there's a nice green bottle. I wonder what that has to do with anything. Now, what will I do in this upcoming month with my game? I hopefully want to get some character models done so I have a scale to build everything off of. It's been kind of annoying building off of a short bean, and it'll finally be nice to get rid of the bean. It'll also be good to get started on the starting sequence, so there will be a little bit of content to my game, but I might save that for later. I also hope to get these videos out once every month instead of 5 weeks. So anyway, that's all. Make sure to wishlist The Adventures of Bean Man on Steam and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.